Hey guys, today we are diving into the top 3 position 5 heroes in patch 7.35b that can significantly impact the game and are the most suitable for solo ranking. The choice of a support in this patch can determine your team's success, so let's get started. And the first hero for today is Witch Doctor. Despite the fact that in the latest patches they are trying in every possible way to make him weaker, Witch Doctor is still leading the top win rate. The unique combination of area healing and significant damage from Death Ward makes him a unique fighting unit in the early and mid game. His Q is really annoying in team fight, while Maledict boosting the overall damage provided by your team. The real power of Witch Doctor comes with his Aghanim Scepter that allows Death Ward to bounce between nearby enemies. So let's break down two strengths of this hero. Effective mass healing, disruptive mass control through Paralyzing Cask, high damage potential with the Death Ward and Maledict. It just simply can't be that perfect. So let's check the weaknesses of this hero. The first one is relatively low mobility. He is dependent on successful spot for optimal Death Ward impact and requires specific items to enhance durability. When it comes to your item build, you have two options to run the game. First option is Damage Dealer, the second one is full supporting items. So the starting items should look like this, and do not forget to bring sticks if the lane requires. Following this, you definitely wish to get Arcane Boots as soon as possible so you can spam your Q abilities. After Arcane Boots, as I have already mentioned, you have two options to go, but first you must understand what is required. In case your team has enough burst damage, there is no need to rush an Aghanim Scepter, and it's better to consider more supportive items such as Glimmer Cape or Force Staff, or some save items for yourself such as Ghost Scepter or Ewol, depending on the enemy's pick. Also, an excellent item in both damage dealing and save would be an Aghanim Shard, but you should consider it only if you didn't get it from the very first memento. Jump into the second hero, Lich. Lich is perfect in controlling teamfights and unbelievably strong during the lane stage. His Frost Blast provides an effective tool for both damage and crowd control with a small cooldown. His Frost Shield gives damage reduction up to 70%. This can be used on heroes as well as on towers, so basically this ability is strong in both cases, attack and defense. As well as other abilities, Lich has a powerful ultimate that bounces between enemies and causing disruption in teamfights. Also, the ultimate can bounce between Ice Spire, the ability gained from the Aghanim Shard. So let's break down two strengths of this hero. Effective crowd control with the Frost Blast and E ability upgrade with the Aghanim Scepter, unbelievably strong defense potential with the Frost Shield, and huge teamfight impact with the Chain Frost. The following weaknesses I got is relatively low mobility, limited escape, and Chain Frost effectiveness can be reduced by enemy spread. So there are not many item build options for Lich. First, as on most supports, you definitely wish to get Arcane Boots as your first item to spam your abilities. Then you just need to rush supportive defense items such as Glimmer Cape or Solar Crest depending on the enemy's pick. After, you definitely wish to get Aghanim Shard to boost your ultimate efficiency. And again, same as with Witch Doctor, you will buy Aghanim Shard only if it's not dropped after the very first memento. Then you should get some save items for yourself such as Force Staff, Ewol or Ghost Scepter, again depending on what's currently needed. Or alternatively, you can go with the other lens and Aghanim Scepter to provide full teamfight control for your team. And finally the third hero, Oracle. This is the best support in terms of healing and saving your lives. Fortune's End provides control and purge ability that is effective at any game stage. The second ability, Fate's Edict, is the only ability in Dota that provides 100% magical resist when used on your ally hero and disarms if it's used on the enemy. Oracle's ultimate, False Promise, enhances save by delaying the damage and providing additional healing. Oracle stands as the best hero on position 5, offering both healing and effective battle control. With the skilled use of his abilities, you can turn any situation in your favor. To begin with, Friend's ability False Promise provides additional unique save option for your team, effective control with Fortune's End and Fate's Edict, and ability to prevent enemy damage and aggression with the well-timed abilities. To begin with weaknesses, Oracle requires a deep understanding of the hero for effective use, high dependence on precise timing for optimal ability usage, and demands good communication with your teammates for maximum effectiveness. When it comes to item build, here you have to go exclusively for items that provide save and healing. As always, first we want to get Arcane Boots as soon as possible, and then we have two options to go for. First is we go with the solo crest, so we provide more defense for our teammates, and then we buy Holy Locket to boost our healing efficiency. Alternatively, you can rush Holy Locket and Blink to gain more mobility for your hero, but I prefer more the first option. In the end, you can get Octarine Core to reduce cooldown of your abilities, or in case of controlling your team, you can get Hex to balance it. So this is how our top 3 position 5 heroes looks like. Each of them brings a unique dynamic to your team. Just remember, the right hero choice depends on your playstyle and your team strategy. So may each hero you choose brings you closer to victory in Dota 2 Battlefield. Cheers!